everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean and today we will be doing a swatch and review of Holo 6th Anniversary Bon Voyage collection. Here is how it was shipped to me. It has full styrofoam as well as styrofoam in the handle. So let's unwrap this. And here is what the collection box looks like out of all of the packaging. It is beautiful. It is heavy. It is textured. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm really excited. I really like the handle. I knew that I was gonna buy this whole collection once I knew it was suitcase themed. I think it is such a good idea. I think it is such a good box. And as someone who started collecting late, I'm very excited that I didn't miss this one. I missed a lot of them, but I'm glad I didn't miss this one. So let's get our first glimpse of the inside of the box. Also, don't mind all of this. It's polished that I can't get off. Okay, now Christine did say to not open this many times because eventually it will kind of lose the tightness and the fit, so eventually it could fall out. So I might actually unpackage these into a different shipping box because I do store my I store my nail polish in shipping boxes. So this may be repackaged, but I'm so excited to show off this box. So the first thing we have, which I'm really excited for, are these stickers. They are super shiny now that I'm getting a look at them. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up just how freaking shiny these are, and they are so cute. And I think you get 3. Yeah, this is a 3-pack. So I'm excited to stick these pretty much everywhere in my life, especially all over my desk at work, because we all deserve to look at some fun holo, even when we're at work. These are super cool. In the box, we do have the magnetic wand. This is because we have the magnetic taco coming up, so I'll go ahead and just unwrap that. Every time you order magnetics or magnetic, if you just order one, you will get a single magnetic wand with purchase, and I think that's most brands standard now, so thank you for that. Oh, I'm so excited. We have these beautiful gold unicorns that are just gorgeous. They have the regular Holo Taco packaging kind of pattern. Oh, it says limited edition. Ah. And then the inside of this box, I really hope it picks up on screen. It is a beautiful, actually, it is kind of almost the exact same blue as Sky Lounge. You know, it's not the same, but it's pretty dang close. I hope it picks up on camera. Like that, almost the same color. Love it. It's like felt. It is not like the Underglow box, which is the only other collection box I currently have. It is beautiful. I love this box. So let's get these polishes out of their little boxes and let's do some swatches. So first up we have Unicorn number 1, which Holo Taco describes as a royal purple translucent jelly base with warm red orange shimmer. Now I have to say I would not call this royal. Well, I guess looking back at it, it kind of is, but in most lights to me it looked more like a lilac lavender kind of color, but it was beautiful. I loved the shimmer. Now I will say I am getting used to doing this with a camera in my face, so you should probably go in with a little bit of a thicker coat, especially for the length nail I have. So that's why it was a little clear on the first coat, and obviously I just was kind of over manipulating it, so I'm calling it user error for that.
but there is my first coat, just a little bit of patchiness, and obviously it's a jelly base, so I wouldn't expect it to be opaque at this point anyways. And now I'm going in for the second coat. And again, I just don't know how much polish to put on, and I don't know why I'm struggling even after a year, but it's okay, we'll get there. On that second coat, you really start to see that, you see what I mean? It's like a lilac kind of color. Just, it's still beautiful, but I would not call it royal purple, if I'm being honest. And I absolutely love the orange red shimmer. Of course, this one is inspired by Clarins 230, and to me, that one does have a true royal purple base, and this one, again, more lilac, but still beautiful and still a top favorite for my collection. That is my third coat, and as you can see, there is still a little bit of visible nail line, but honestly, I wore this for a week and I did not mind it. It was absolutely stunning. I got so many compliments on it. Honestly, probably my top favorite from the collection. There you can see the royal purple at a very extreme angle, but I mostly saw that orchid color. And next up is Precious Cargo. This is a bronze linear holo with aspects of a multi-chrome with a gold to red to green shift. I believe this is a new formula for Holo Taco. It is a mixed formula and it's super fun. I really love the way it looked, especially in the bottle, and after wearing it for a week, I have to say I really love it. Here is the first coat, and as you can see, it is a little bit thin, but again, I think I attribute that more to my dry brush problems, because usually Holo Taco's linear holos are 2 coaters. So yeah, you can see a little bit of visible nail line, but I'm equating that to user error. And now for the second coat. I am getting better at my polish amount. But yeah, as you can see, you really start to see that red shimmer glow. And I will say that red multi-chrome aspect really is the main shimmer that you will see when wearing this polish. You can still see a tiny bit of visible nail line, but I believe that is a me problem. And on the third coat is when you really start to see that red, maroon, just gold. It's an ethereal glow, and it's a linear holo, so the flame on it is just absolutely gorgeous. I didn't have my lighting set up correctly to see it, but she's a stunner. It was a wonderful formula. I love this polish. And our next polish is Sky Lounge, which is a microflake cobalt blue polish, which is absolutely stunning. And as someone that owns Bring Me the Teal, oh my goodness, just 2 of my favorite polishes. They need to make more of this formula. I hate that they keep making them limited edition because they are stunners. I love the microflake formula. And I love that they keep coming in blue because that's my favorite polish shade. So here is the first coat. As you can see, it is a little bit patchy. But again, I think that was, to me, over manipulating, especially near the tip. But near the cuticle area, I do think that was just the polish and maybe a little bit too thin of a coat. On the second coat, I did much better. And as you can see, all of that patchiness gone. This could easily be a 2-coater. I did go ahead and swatch 3 just so we could see just full color and full opacity, but truly this could be a 2-coater. It is absolutely stunning. I love this blue. And just for funsies, here is the third coat, which it really did not need. As you can see, the tip of my nail did not like it. It is a little bit of a thicker formula. So I would really stop at 2, but as you can see, absolutely stunning. No problems with the coverage. 10 out of 10 from me. Hey, Goose. Next up, we have Icon on board, and let me tell you, she is an icon. I love this hot pink Crelly formula. Oh, she is absolutely stunning. Just a hot Barbie pink. I will say, for me at least, who is like a part-time seasonal polish wearer, this feels a little late in the summer, but I'm still so happy we had her. I just wish I could have worn her throughout June. And since this is a Crelly formula, I really don't expect it to be opaque on the first coat or even really at all. But just look at that juicy application. Oh, she's stunning. Stunning. It reminds me of Pink Starburst, and I cannot tell you why, but just summertime at the pool with Pink Starburst. Don't know why. Even looking at this footage, I'm really shocked and impressed by how self-leveling it felt. I don't have much experience with jellies apart from like when I was a kid, and I do want more, but this felt really not goopy, just even application, really easy. It dried super fast, and oh my gosh, look at that color. 2 coats. It's beautiful in 2 coats. I love her. I will wear her all of next summer. I did only swatch this in 2 coats. That is because I just felt like I didn't need any more. I had very little visible nail line and the color was as neon as it gets. So I did just leave it in 2, but oh, holy cow, it's all you need. And next up we have Wanderlust, which Holo describes as a blue-purple crystal jelly with green, gold, and orange iridescent shimmer. And when I tell you this, this has to be probably my top favorite from the entire collection. It was a polish I just wanted to keep looking at. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I did get this sort of extreme angle where you can really see just the jelly base, and I would definitely call it like a blurple. Like this is my definition of a blurple, but you can barely see it. All of that shimmer just takes over. So even if you're a purple hater, you will love this polish. So here I am going in for the first coat, and again, this is a jelly, so I do not expect opacity on the first coat, and that is yellow shimmer, so it's not picking up very well on camera, but oh my god. And for the second coat, I'm really excited because this is where you really just see everything start to come together. I don't have any weird problems with the formula. It's not being sticky or weird. But look at that purple. Look at the green. Look at the green. Just look at the colors. Me and my friend who also really likes Holo were talking about this polish, and I said dragon scale, fairy dust, mermaid tail. It looks like a mythical creature with a beautiful opalescent skin. I love this polish. And on the third coat, just look at the etherealness of it. I know that like none of these formulas are anything new. I know a lot of polish brands have polishes like this, but I love these colors, and I don't own a lot of other brands. So for me, these are all new, and I'm so in love. This did immediately remind me of a Mooncat nail polish that has been following me around on Facebook. They really want me to buy it, but unfortunately Mooncat has just priced me out of them. But I love to look anyways. And look. Wait, And here is Wanderlust in 3 coats. She is absolutely stunning in every single light that you have her in. In low lights, you still get that foiled silvery glow, and in sunlight, she's a really light aqua blue. It is an absolute stunner. And last up, we have Magnetic Taco, which Holo Taco describes as a silver magnetic in a clear jelly base. And I was honestly kind of skeptical about this at first. Not over magnetics in general or a topper in general. I know this isn't really new. I know other brands have it, but the only magnetic experience I'd had before this was Holo Taco's Sacrificial Lacquer, which I found medium hard to work with. Overall, it was a beautiful color, but the magnetic was a little difficult, but it was my first time. So I went into this with a certain amount of skepticism, and I'm glad to say that I was wrong. It is super easy to work with. It is super vibrant. Here it is over my bare nail. This is the 2nd coat, and it is sharp. It was so easy. It dried incredibly fast. Yeah, I love it. And here is Magnetic Taco over Not Milky White, 1 Coat Black, High Tea Hibiscus, and Bring Me the Teal. And I absolutely loved it. I'm going to get so much use out of it. Really no complaints. The only one I probably wouldn't do is over white, almost because it looked like lint, but all of the darker colors, yes. My only other complaint is the fact that it's limited edition. It should not be. It should be an all-time thing because the formula is top tier. I love it. So for my final thoughts on this, I really enjoyed this collection. I really thought the colors were fun and exciting and maybe a little bit different-ish than what Holo Taco has been releasing this year. I know a lot of these were not new formulas or groundbreaking by any means, and a lot of them were inspired, like a specifically Unicorn #1 inspired by Clarence 230. As someone who never experienced that hype train as it was happening, I'm very excited to have this polish. I'm very excited for all of these polishes. I'm currently wearing Sky Lounge and Precious Cargo. Last week I was wearing Unicorn #1 and Wanderlust. I really love all of these colors from the collection, but overall I really enjoyed this collection. I really enjoyed especially the collection box. Definitely something that I will be displaying somewhere once I get me a shelf set up, because I love her. And since then I've also acquired secondhand the Sophia box, which was my biggest polish regret, but at the time it just didn't make sense for me to purchase it. But I finally, between the 2 I purchased at launch and some resellers that I got, I finally have the whole Sophia collection and the box, so I might do a swatch and review many years later. But anyways, yes, I really love this collection. I definitely recommend. I know as of right now, unfortunately, they have pulled these polishes. I am late, but I am not, obviously, in case you guessed, on PR, so I had to wait for this, and then real life happens, and it takes a while, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And I hope that these will be the shades that she releases later on in the year in the vault, because really, this was such a good collection. I'm 10 out of 10. No notes. Relatively no notes. No notes. And as of that, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, comment what you'd like to see from me next. I think we're gonna do some window shopping next. I know PPU is starting up right now, and I am very, very new to the world of PPU, but you know what I'm not new to? Window shopping. We love her. So yeah, if you'd like to see more like this, please consider subscribing, and I will catch y'all all next week. Thank you, bye. All next week. Thank you, bye.